Shalom, welcome to 6 by 6. My name is Rabbi Nachman Simon, 6 minutes a day, and by 6 days a week, and you get a full idea from the Likutei Sichos from the Lubavitcher Rebbe. And we were talking about the holiness of the Israel, but we also can parallel that to the holiness of a Jewish person. And that idea is very important because there is also, we said there, why is Israel holy? Because the Almighty Hashem chose Israel to be very special. So too, again, in a parallel idea, the Jewish people were chosen by the Almighty, by Hashem, to be very special, to be holy, and that's why the Jewish people are intrinsically very holy. So therefore you have, they call it in Hebrew, etzem, there is something that's essential, that the Jewish people are holy by themselves, no matter what. You can't change a Jewish person. People try to not be Jewish. They can shmat up and change a religion. They intermarry. They do all kinds of things to live like a non-Jew, but they can try all they want. It's not going to help because they're essentially a Jewish person. You cannot change essence. But on the other hand, our job is, all right, so, well, I'm a Jewish person, good enough. Not good enough. I mean, it's a good start, to say the least. But what we have to do, it's our job, just like in Israel, it's holy, but just to eat falafel on the beach in Israel is not a holy thing to do. Well, the idea is to bring Kedusha, bring holiness into the Israel, but bring into ourselves also. And the way we do that is by doing mitzvahs. So again, every Jewish person's holy, they're special, etc. They have a godly soul, beautiful, but that's not enough. I mean, it's a good beginning, but from that, then we have to do the mitzvahs, and that's so important. And that's our direct connection to the Almighty. And it is an interesting example that they bring out, that the three knots, that Hashem, Torah, and the Jewish people, and the Jewish people are connected to Hashem through the Torah. But wait a minute, if you have three links, you can imagine the links of a chain, but if they're in one line, then there's really two connections. There's no three connections, there's three knots. There's only two connections between the three links. So therefore they go into, and the Rebbe brings this out beautifully, that it's almost like a circle, not a straight line like I brought out, but a circle, and therefore link, link, link. You have three then links because it's like a bracelet, if you want to say a necklace, that it's three links. I mean, there's more links than a necklace, but just like, again, on a bracelet, you have three loops, and therefore it's tied together. Therefore, that even though the Jewish people generally connect to Hashem through the Torah, but nevertheless, there is that essential connection that the Jewish people have directly to Hashem, that they don't have to go through Torah. I mean, obviously the best way is to be a Torah, but there's a direct connection between Hashem and the Jewish people, again, called an essential connection that cannot be broken, just like this chain cannot be broken, can be covered over many times. The connection to Torah and the mitzvahs, if we're not doing the Torah and the mitzvahs correctly. But on the other hand, there is always this direct connection that we have to the Almighty. But it's actually, everything is essential, that there is essentially, God is everywhere, can't change that. Israel's holy, we just said that because Hashem chose it. The Jewish people are holy, can't change that. So what's there to do? So therefore, that's our mission in the world, is to reveal that holiness, that God is everywhere, bring that Hashem everywhere where he is, bring Hashem into Israel. Just because you're in Israel, or it's a holy land, and there's a lot of Kedusha holiness going on, but as we notice when you go there, there's a lot of people not doing the Torah and the mitzvahs, so it's not automatic that it's a holy land, zap, you're going to be a Torah and the mitzvahs person. You have to reveal it, you have to work on it, and that's for ourselves also. We have to reveal that Kedusha, that holiness, that godliness that's in us, in Israel, but we do that through the Torah and the mitzvahs. That linking ourselves to Torah and the mitzvahs brings that Kedusha to what we are. And then we'll conclude next time with a beautiful lesson about ourselves and Israel.